Hello everyone, I am back today and I'm doing a different type of video. I haven't done it in a while. As you can see, I don't know if you remember what this is, but it is a mini, very tiny silicone mold for dolls and little baby animals. So I know I mentioned that I was hoping I would measure my liquid silicone and hope that I would have enough to pour my micro preemie baby girl, silicone girl, but I did not have enough silicone, so I went ahead and used what I had, and I just poured it into the really tiny silicone molds. So I thought I would demold them today and show you just for something fun. And I did a little bit of an experiment, so we'll get to see an experiment too, because I'm running out of supplies, as I told you. So with this one right here and a few other ones, usually when you pour silicone into a mold, you spray it with something called ease release, and it's a chemical, and it's very cold, like when it comes out, and that helps the silicone doll come out, release from the mold. Anyway, I ran out of that on part of the molds to use for the molds, so I used Pam cooking spray. So we're going to see if Pam works, and I think the only thing bad about Pam is it made these little bubbles in it, but I'm going to work with it, and next time I guess I run out of the mold and I can, or when I have the ease release, I wouldn't want to use it on the big silicones, full size, anything like that, but for just these little ones it might be okay. So we're going to find out if it worked to use the Pam spray on it. These other ones over here are kind of out of focus. I did use the ease release. That's a puppy again and a mermaid. So these ones I did use the correct chemical ease release. So we're going to try the ones that I used with the experiment that I did with the Pam spray. So as I talked about before, I might be actually a little bit too close. Oop, let's see. I'm not actually being able to see it, so I'm just going to put it right here. And you get the sides out first. This is not exactly how you do the big molds, but this is how I do the little ones. You kind of work it around. It's really greasy too because I used the Pam spray. So maybe that wasn't the best idea, but I just thought I'd try because I ran out. And actually, look at that. It's really greasy, but it actually came out. She came out really good. She came out just like the rest of them, and I don't see any bubbles except for the bottom of her blanket, which is not going to really matter. I think I just used way too much. I think it's actually going to work if I run out again. And I can, there she is. And again, these will be for sale soon. I have quite a few of these little babies. And this one is, baby's laying on a blanket. And it's got the bunny ears, and it looks like knit. You know, she's wearing a knit, or he is wearing a knit diaper with the tail. And yeah, she came out pretty perfect. So I guess Pam does work anyway, but I would only use it if I ran out of other ease release and if it was on these little ones. So she's very greasy, so I will soak her tonight. That's the only thing I think I used a little bit too much. So we got the bunny demolded, and my hands are just so greasy, so I'm wiping them on a rag here. So let's try the next one. These ones don't always come out. They're the very tiny ones. It's not even in the frame. I'm really trying to let y'all see. Kind of do the same thing. You just kind of work it around. And you don't want to, there she goes. You don't want to like, see, I'm just putting tension on it. Kind of popping it out almost. These are actually meant. They're not really meant for silicone. I mean, they work fine. But they're actually meant for candy molds. Candy molds. Or soap molds. And look, there she comes. She's getting burst. See if I can. There she comes. Or he. Like I said, they don't really have a gender. So there's this one. Came out fine. Looks like she came out pretty good. Very tiny. I think she's about 2 inches or 1.5 inches long. And she's sleeping on her belly. See how tiny she is? And these will, like I said, these will be for sale. I'm painting them up right now. And they have the option of these tiny ones to come like this, or to come with little angel wings on them. The silicone angel wings too. So there she is. So it looks like the Pam is working for the most part. And here's the big baby, one of the big babies. I call him the big baby. He's the biggest of this one I have. And you'll see, I'll call him he, but like I said, they're gender neutral. They could be either one. See, there's a bubble right there. So hopefully there's not a bubble that went through all the way through. And these are shelf babies. Is what I call this part is not going to show. He comes right on out. He's just coming right on out. So, yay, the Pam works. If I run out of my other stuff, the Pam actually works. Really greasy though. This is like Pam spray. So there we go. He's sleeping, see, like a shelf. He's sleeping on my hand. He's one of the biggest baby, the human baby I have, or the regular baby. So he's big. And these also are big. I mean, he's about 5 inches long from head to rump. And I will also have the option of these can come like this, painted, or they can come with silicone angel wings also. So they'd be good for a mermaid's baby or just a little angel baby, whatever you like. So my experiment worked. And Pam spray actually works. Okay, now I'm gonna do the mermaid. This one I used with the, look, these aren't even working as good. I used this with the ease release, the chemical that I'm supposed to use it with. And these are giving me problems. They don't want to come out. This is a little bit more. This doesn't want to come out. She really doesn't. That's her hair. I don't want to mess her hair up. See, and I can trim this excess off, but I don't want to pull it too hard because I don't want to rip any of the part that it's supposed to keep. And see, I do the same thing. Just kind of work it. You can see me doing that. And these actually, the one I used, the stuff that I'm supposed to use, the chemical spray. I hope this isn't boring. Chemical spray is not working as well. So I don't know. I might just start using the Pam spray for all these tiny ones like this. Let me see if I can reach it over here. It's kind of, it can be a little precarious at times. See, this is not releasing as well as the other one. There she goes. And I would say that this one is gender. I kind of work it around. I'm gonna break her tail off. She definitely is. This one's definitely a girl because she has long hair like a girl. But these days, you never know. And she's coming out. Here's her head coming. She has the most beautiful hair. This is really a beautiful little sculpt here. Very detailed. For such a tiny little sculpt. Okay, got her out. And like, see, that piece is just excess. There's this excess around. You can see that. And she's beautiful. See how much detail she has. Look at that. All her scales. She's got a little shell on her chest there. Her face and her hair. She's got a shell in her hair too. Starfish. That's her hair coming down. She's laying on her hair and her hands. She's got her hands folded over each other and she's laying on her hands, sleeping. So all these are going to be for sale. These are ones I'm going to be selling for the holidays. And I'm hoping I will have them up for sale, but for some of them, before, or by Thanksgiving at the latest. But they're going to be for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Now, you've seen him before. I know I demolded him last time. This may take a bit too long, so I'm not sure if we're going to have time. But this is the Sharpei puppy. And he's one of my favorites. He's the biggest the biggest sculpt that I have. I'm trying to let y'all see, but it's kind of hard. Let me move this back. These ones are actually harder to get started than when I used the Pam. So, you know what? I might start using Pam. Start using the Pam spray for these ones right here. I wouldn't necessarily use it. I don't know how well it would work for the bigger ones, but I might start using it because this is craziness. Look, it doesn't even want to, he doesn't want to come out. He will eventually. It's just, you gotta get it like started. He does not want to come out. It's like, I am not want to come out. It might just be because I didn't have that much of it left. The chemical spray. I'm hoping he's gonna come out. He's not wanting to move here. He is not wanting to catch. Oh, there he goes. They started his leg. There we go. All right, we got him started. There's his foot. But really, he does not want to come out. I think I remember, he's very detailed too. I think I remember the last time he was not the easiest one to demold. Ooh! Look, here he comes. He's big. He's the biggest one I have of the littles. I call him the littles. He's coming good now. Just have to get him started. There's his foot. Here comes his tail and his back. So we can get his head out. I love to get their heads out. So it's almost like he's being born out of a pod. Oh, there's his ear. There we go. Here he comes. Here I can see him getting born. There he comes. There he comes. I'm doing it slow. I don't want to rip him. Don't want to rip a guy, especially on his face. Ugh. He's coming slowly but surely. Just like want to do the right amount of pressure, not too much. His other ear's coming. He's almost out. There it goes. Look at that. He's almost out. His foot is back here. Take his little foot out. Oh, gracious. Goodness. Whew. That was kind of a hard birth there. He was kind of hard to see all the excess around him. But look, he has no bubbles. No holes, no bubbles. Look how beautiful he is. I love all them wrinkles. And you can see how detailed he is. See how detailed he is? He's like super detailed. You can actually kind of see that his hair, like the etching of his hair, it's like, what's that word? I can't think of that word. But it's when you can see the details of their hair. So you can see that in the light. What is that word? I'm totally lost for words today. But anyway, you can see how detailed. See the bottom of his feet and his tail. I love him. He's the biggest little that I have. So all these are going to be for sale. I only have 2 of him right now. This is the second one I pulled out. So I guess we should get ready to go. I may have time to... Whew, I'm sorry. I may have time to... If you want to see the wings, I don't know if I showed you the wings. Here's the wings. I demold one of the wings that goes to the little babies if I can. These usually are fairly quick because they're tiny. I said that, now they don't want to come out. Here comes one of the wings. You can hear it peeling right off. Here comes all the wings. So I've got a set of the bigger wings to go on that bigger baby, and then the smaller wings go on the small babies. These are greasy. I can tell you it's these for Pam. I'm going to use this Pam. I'm serious. It's a lot cheaper because the Pam's like $3 and the other can of stuff is like $14. I think so, quite a difference. But I'm not going to use that on the big full body babies. So there's the wings. Little wings and babies. Of course, I cut all the excess off. Just wanted to show you. So these can go on the big babies, or the baby I showed you, or those tiny babies that are sleeping. So I just want to show you this today. And I'm just happy to announce this is the first day that we got school done, and it was not a total stressful day. It went well, and we got everything done that we needed to. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope y'all stay safe and blessed. I appreciate all of you, like I said, and y'all mean a lot to me. And I will talk to you soon. And the little say goodbye. I'll be back soon. Stay safe and stay blessed.